Okay, so welcome all of you once again. We are going to start with our JavaScript today. So let's start. So I'll just remove all these things. We will start from scratch. So what we are going to do, we are going to start with our boilerplate, and you know why we are getting title name as document. So over here I'm writing JavaScript as title, and over here I'll be again creating a h1 tag with an ID. Okay, um, main. Okay, and after that let me create another s3 tag as well with an ID. Sub main. Okay, two h1 tags I have created. Now what I have to do over here, let's understand few things before our journey starts. So in JavaScript, we will be basically understand that JavaScript and Java both are different languages first of all. Okay, don't be in assumption that Java and JavaScript are interrelated. Both are different languages. Okay, and JavaScript is basically used for web pages. Okay, so with the help of JavaScript, we will be able to do brain work on our website. What I mean by brain work, basically, brain work means what? Basically, let me just explain you via MS Paint. With the help of HTML, okay, with the help of HTML, what we were able to do? We were able to put content on our web page. Okay, put content on our web page. With the help of CSS, what we were doing till now? Styling. Okay, styling, we can say. Basically, this particular content was getting styled with the help of CSS. Now, what we are going to do with the help of JavaScript? JavaScript will help us to provide brain to our web page. Okay, we can say as user interactions will be done with JavaScript. Okay, user can interact with our web page and they can just give their inputs, and with the help of that inputs we will be uh, doing further things on our web page, something like that. So it will help us to have user interaction on our web page basically. Okay, so let's understand over here. So for that, what we have to do, you might have learned a other programming languages as well. So you know that in each and every programming languages, we will be having what? First of all, we will be having some variables. How to create some variables in JavaScript? Let's understand. For creating variables in JavaScript, we have var, okay, we have const, we have let. These are the keywords with the help of which we will be creating variables. So what are the differences between all of them? Let's see that. Where basically it was used earlier, okay, in earlier days like 4 to 5 years ago, where was used, and now where is not used anymore. Okay, so why it is not used anymore? Because due to the updations in the browsers, some of the browsers does not support var. Okay, but I can guarantee you, like Google Chrome supports very well var keyword. You can use that anytime. Okay, you will be getting all the outputs correctly. So that is the thing. Var, suppose I'm not using var over here, so what is this? Basically const and let. Why, when we have to use const and when we have to use let? Let's understand that first. So for that, what I want to do, I want to start with my console, and over here I want to create a variable. So for creating a variable, we have to use this particular keyword const. Suppose I want to create a name variable, name equal to, within the quotes I will be providing that particular name. Okay, suppose I have a name as India. Okay, I have a name as India, and if I click enter, you can see, if I write name over here and I hit enter, you can see over here I am getting India. Okay, now suppose I do not want this name India. Instead of India, I want something else. So what I can do, I can start with name equal to, I am reassigning the value to this particular variable. Okay, I want over here to have Bharat. Okay, something like that. So if I click enter, what will happen? See, uncaught type error assignment to constant variable. Okay, line number 6. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Where is that? 1 to 6. Okay, so what is happening over here? We are not able to assign a different name, a different value in that particular variable name, which is created with the help of const. So make sure that whenever you are using const keyword, okay, to create a variable, you make sure that you are not going to change that particular value. The value which is assigned to that particular variable, that won't be changing. Okay, so you have to make sure that. And suppose let a equal to, I am writing 5, and over here if I write a and enter, I'm getting 5. And now I thought that let's change the value of a variable. So I want a equal to, now I want 10. Okay, if I hit enter over here, I won't be getting any errors. Okay, if I write a and if I click enter, I'll be getting the value as 10. What is happening over here? We are able to update the value of this particular variable what we have created with the help of keyword let. So wherever you know that the value of the variable is going to be changed, at that time you can use let. The places where you want, like the values should not be changing, okay, values are going to be constant or something like that, at that time you will be using const keyword. That's it. And you can very well use var as well, but be aware, like in some browsers it will not work. Okay, if you want to change, take the chance, then you can take. If the user is using Google Chrome or Firefox, then that will be working perfectly fine. Okay, so now let's see another examples. So what I want to do over here, I want to create a variable. Let n1 equal to n1 equal to 3. Let n2 equal to 6. Let sum equal to n1 plus n2. Okay, now what I want to do, document, hey JavaScript, please target this particular document and get an element whose id is submain, and change its inner HTML to what? to this particular variable sum. You can see over here very well. Now we will be getting this particular value over here. Let me just refresh. Over here we are getting this particular value. So 3 plus 6 is 9, and we are storing that particular sum value 9 to this particular sum variable, and we are calling that particular sum variable over here, and we are targeting this particular element, and we are putting it into inner HTML. So if in this way we are going to have this thing. Next thing what we can have, uh, something like some strings we want to have over here, so we can have that as well. The sum of above numbers is, you can see over here we are getting that 9. So something like that also you can do with JavaScript. This is the beauty and this is the power of JavaScript basically. Okay, and all the arithmetic operations like plus, minus, division, multiplication, everything will be working over here. So you can use that and do all those things. We are going to, don't worry about that, we are going to understand, we are going to see about operators as well. Okay, so in that we will be covering each and everything. Okay, so now next thing, as we are talking about variables, creating a variable, we have created a variable n1 with the help of keyword let. So what is the data type of n1? Over here you can see the data type of n1 is number. Okay, data type of n1 is number, and if I suppose have after this, let's have let name equal to div. Okay, so over here the variable data type over here is string basically. Okay, so what is the difference between string and um, numbers? Let's see that, and let me create another variable which is um city. City equal to, we can write Mumbai. Okay, we have these two things. Now I want to ask my JavaScript to target an element whose ID is main, and change the inner HTML to what? Name plus city. Name plus city. You can see over here very well, like we are getting this particular name over here, and we are getting city as well over here. Okay, so with the help of plus operator, we can concatenate two strings. With the help of plus operator, we can sum up or do the calculation and get the result, and we can store that result in some of the variable, and we can use that particular variable name wherever we want to display that particular result. Is it clear everyone till now what we have discussed? Just let me know in the chat box please. Ankita, Yushi, Mehak, Ravi, Shubham. Okay. Okay, fine. Great. So when I'll be using const keyword, suppose I have a const keyword, I want to use that. Like suppose I have a value of pi. I want to show a value of pi. So we already know that value of pi is 3.14, commonly used. Okay, so this is the value which won't be changing basically. Okay, so what is the area of the circle? Area of the circle is pi r square. Okay, pi r square. So for that, what we are going to have, let radius equal to, why I'm using let, because radius can change. Okay, radius can change, but the value of pi will not be changed. Okay, will not be changing. That is why I have used const for that, and let for radius, because radius can change. So let's have radius of um, 5.65, something like that. Let's have. Okay, now what we want to have, we want to have area. Okay, area we want to have. So for that, what we can have, pi into radius into radius. Okay, radius square, pi r square. It is basically like pi r square. Okay, pi r square we have. So that is the same thing over here. You can see. Okay, so what we can do, we can have one h4 over here. Let's have circle area within the brackets. Okay, within the brackets, I want to write the formula as well. Okay, I want to write the formula as well. So over here, what I want to do, I want to do pi. Let's have the symbol of pi over here. Symbol of pi. Okay, pi. We got this pi over here. You can see pi r square. It will be r, and we want square. Okay, so what we have to do, anybody, I want square of r. What I'll be using, which tag I'll be using over here to write square. I should be getting square over here. Square means what? Raised to. Raised to means what? That will become superscript. Okay, then we will be using super subscript, basically we can say. Not superscript. Yeah, superscript, not subscript. If I'm writing subscript, then that will be below. Over here I can use 2. You can see over here pi r square is my formula. Okay, correct. So we got superscript over here, and next what I want, equal to, I want equal to, and here I want to show this particular area value. Okay, this particular value I want to show over here. So just let me know over here what I can do. I can do something like this. No, I do not want something like this. Main, I do not want to target main. I want to target something else over here, because I do not want anything to be touched. This name Mumbai, this thing should be there. I want my area value to be reflected over here. So just let me know. Let's just use your brains. Okay, just let me know how I can get my this area value over here. If I use dot inner HTML equal to, if I write let's have an ID for this first. If I have an ID, suppose C area. Okay, C area. Let's have camel casing. C area. Okay. If I write over here C area, then what will happen? C area. Okay. C area equal to area. You can see over here that my formula and everything went away. Okay. Everything went away. I want just next to equal to. So just let me know what you think about that. What are your thoughts? Like how you can display this particular value over here. We want all these things as it is, how we have written. I want this particular value 100.23665, all these zeros and 3 next to equal to. So just let me know from your side. Okay, no worries. So what I'm going to do over here, I'm instead of trying this particular thing, okay, this particular ID, what I'll do, I'll use calculated area. Okay, calculated area ID, and over here what I will be doing, I'll be using a span tag. Okay, and over here also I'll be putting span. Okay, span. And what happened? Yeah. So now what I will be doing over here, I'll be providing this particular span an ID which is this one, calculated area. So I will be getting my value over here. You can see something like this. Now what I can do with the help of style, I can target my uh, calculated value. Oh, sorry, calculated area. Okay. Now I can have color aqua. Okay. Now you can see my area value has become aqua color. Okay. Now I want font family as well. I want cursive. That's it. Sorted. So my font family is cursive, and let's have font weight or font size. We can have small, something like that. So now you can see my formatting is done. So all these things you all can just work, and you can just practice at your side. Next, what we can do. Okay. Next is that, let me just cover that part as well, because we are learning about variables over here. So over here we have, you can see over here, if I'm using let keyword, I have a variable name. Here I have a value. Okay. If what if I want to have two different values over here? Okay. I want another value as well, 55 as well. So what is happening over here? We are getting an error. You can see a zigzag line below 55. That means it's becoming error. It's giving us error. So that is not possible when we create a variable with the help of keyword let or keyword const. So at that time, what we have another, we can say another way to store multiple values. Okay, what is the another way to store a multiple value? We have something which is called an array. Okay, correct. An array. Okay, so over here we have an array which we can create and we can store multiple values. Okay, so over here, same way, like if we want the values whatever we have stored in that particular array, that should not be changing later on, then we can use const keyword for creating that. If we want, like if we know that the values inside that will be changing, then we will be using, sorry, let keyword to create that particular array. Okay, so let's create an array. Let students equal to, okay, students equal to this square brackets. That's it. This is my array. But over here, what I have created an empty array. Over here, I do not have any value. Okay, I do not have any value over here. Okay, so now let me just demonstrate a few more things over here. So now what I want to create an paragraph tag with an ID, uh, my std या फिर std. Okay, students. Okay, so over here what I want to do, I want to, let me demonstrate you with a small functionality of function as well. After that we will be closing the session. Let's have a button. Okay, get students list. Okay, get students list. That's it. Okay, so now what we want to do over here, don't worry, we will be learning when we will start with our functions. Just because there is a need to show you this, so I'm just showing over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do over here, I'm going to create a function. Okay, so for creating a function, we have a function keyword. Okay, std list, and inside that what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this get let students this I'm creating. And now what I'm going to do, let me just make it out. And over here, let, let's take this as well. So over here, what I want to do, in an array, all the elements, whatever will be present, that will be having some index values. Okay, so what we want to have, we want to have some students. Okay, so let's have var, or let n1 s1 equal to prompt. Okay, prompt first student name. Okay, something like that. And after that, what I'm going to do, students 0th location, I want to put s1. 0th location, I want to put s1. Same way, what I can do, I can copy this and I can have, suppose let's have two students only, second student name, or and I'm taking here S2, and after that what I have to do, I have to copy this over here, uh, 2 S2, and over here index value of second student will be 1, because for the first student it's uh, 0, so for the second it will be 1 over here. That is done. After that what we want to do, we want to document, we want to target, okay, we want to target document dot get element by id, okay, what is the id, std, and inner html I want equal to students. That's it. Okay, let's understand this thing, what is happening over here. Let me just uh, use on click functionality. On click, okay, on click I'm calling this particular function over here, student list. This particular function is called. Now let's click on this first student. Okay, let's have from our list only we can have Ankita. Okay, okay, second student, let's have Ayushi. Okay, okay, this is done. Now my students list should be visible over here. Oh, not okay, okay. You can see over here. Now we are getting Ankita and Ayushi. Okay, Ankita and Ayushi over here. Just on this paragraph. Okay, so with the help of functions, we will be able to do all these things. Don't worry about this. We will be discussing later on when we come to this functions section. So I just wanted to show you how you can use this array, okay, array method as well to store some data. Okay, so what is happening over here, Ankita is getting stored over here at the first location, Ayushi is getting stored at the second location. So it is looking something like this, Ankita comma Ayushi. Okay, so over here you can see each and every student, okay, or each and every student who will be into this array, they will be having an index value. Okay, they will be having an index value. First student will be having index value of 0, second one will be having index value of 1, third one will be having index value of 2, something like that. So we can, with the help of index value also, we can show the student's name. Okay, so over here let me use uh, 1. Okay, so over here you can see I am getting 1. Okay, why I'm not getting student's name over here, because I have all these things. So let me just, and over here I'm getting what I can do basically, let me do once more this. Suppose we have Mehak. Okay, we have Shubham as well. Okay, if as soon as I click OK, I'll be getting Shubham's name over here, because this student Shubham will become index value 1 student. Okay, now you can see over here I'm getting Shubham. I'm not getting Mehak over here because Mehak's index value is 0. Okay, that is the thing what I wanted to display over here. I hope this all the things whatever I have discussed till now is clear with everyone. Just let me know in the chat box, and That's it for today, guys. See you all tomorrow at 10 p.m. sharp. Thank you.